guys. Or should I say, hey kitties. I've come today to bring you a like typical tratty makeup tutorial. So if you're curious, stick around. This is probably like the look that I see most people who do like trad inspired looks. They'll do like some variation of this, which is just kind of simple liner and shadow. But anyway, if you're curious, stick around. So to start off, I'm using a foundation by L'Oreal and another one by e.l.f. One was too dark and one was too light. Since, you know, I cover my face with a mask now, I've definitely been opting for the cheaper foundation. I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal for my concealer. I am setting under my eyes with a translucent powder. I use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I use the lightest shade, which is awesome because it's like actually taupe. Every time I use this product, especially when I use it in white, people always ask me what it is, and it is eyeshadow base from NYX, and I mainly use black and white shadows, so I bought those two, and they're really freaking awesome, especially for black, because it can be really frustrating when you're pale and you put like a layer of black over and it's not, it just like your skin is like peering through it. You need that black base to really like solidify it, if that makes sense. And then of course you need to go over it with a powder as well to make sure it sets, because that eyeshadow base is very oily. I would not suggest wearing that on its own at all. But the eyeshadow that I was using was also by NYX, and it was just a little single in the color Raven. I will probably apply like 2 or 3 layers of the black eyeshadow just because my eyes are extremely deep set, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't crease because my eyes do that really badly. And then from there you just keep blending it out. And I think the biggest misconception with dark eyes is that, you know, like I see people like blending it up to their like eyebrow or above, which sometimes is cool, and those looks definitely serve its purpose, but you know, you can kind of tell when it was intended to be small and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the trick to that is just like you need to stay on that line. Like even if you think you messed it up, just keep blending that same area out in very small sections. Don't create big sections. You can see I'm staying directly on the line, and you get just like such a smoother, cleaner blend when you stick to that blending on that specific line. I could not for the life of me get this to focus, but I am using Taboo liner in Salem Black. But first, I am using another one of my favorite NYX products, which is their Jumbo Eye Pencil. I also have this one in black and white because I love me some black and white looks. And yeah, this one is in 601 Black Bean is the color, and it's very similar to that eyeshadow primer. Like if I can't find one or the other, I'm fine using either one. This one is a little bit runnier, so definitely be careful. I would suggest the primer if you're newer, because it's just, I think, more friendly. But if you know what you're doing, then I say the Jumbo Eye Pencil is really cool, and I can also use it for my bottom waterline like you see I did there. Just speeds up that process really easy since it is so runny. And then I set it again with that same NYX eyeshadow, and I'm just rubbing away that excess powder, which I forgot to mention. I said in the beginning, if you are new to this, that you do your black eyeshadow first, and when you're a little bit more experienced, you realize you can do your foundation first. But you saw I set my under my eyes really heavily with translucent powder, and I just left it there, and that way any black eyeshadow that falls will fall onto that powder, and when I wipe it away, it'll wipe away with the powder, and it won't like actually stain your face. Because I think we've all been there where we do our foundation first and then we do our black eyeshadow, and then it falls onto our cheeks and then it smudges everywhere, and then you just like want to cry a little bit. So now I'm using the Taboo liner to do my inner corners, and I think that like the most important part of any goth look is having a spiky inner corner. I don't know what I was doing with my life before I had a spiky inner corner. Well, actually, I do know. I used to be obsessed with like just having like a really white, bright inner corner, like a sparkly inner corner, which was also cute. And I can still do that with, you know, spiky inner corner too. So, as you'll see later. But yeah, you gotta get those spikes right for that super gothy look. So for some reason I didn't record myself doing my brows, but anyway, it just cut to this, which is my shading, like that corner in between the brow, and you kind of make a line, kind of like a nose contour, like starting it up by your brow and shading it in. I think Susie made that really popular, and I see it all the time on trad and all kinds of goth looks, and it is just adorable. And when you start doing it, like for a while I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, but it's so cute. Look at it. For some reason, no matter how damaged my hair is, no matter what I do to it, like it wants to be silky freaking smooth, and so I just like constantly have to re-tease it and put hairspray in it. I'm not sure, I don't see myself putting that much hairspray in it right now, so it might have been my fault, but yeah, I just am teasing the top to make sure it's perfect. My haircut is doing all types of funky things, so I'm just trying to figure out where to place hairs because, you know, it's just being funky. So like an idiot, I didn't record myself clipping in this one extension, which it's like a 3-clip extension, and I have it layered, so on the sides it's a lot shorter, so it kind of like is a mullet vibe, you know. Okay, so if I'm going somewhere and I don't really have enough time and I'm at this stage, I'll probably leave without any lashes or anything. I'll put on some mascara because honestly, when you have like so much black on your eyes and you're like me, you don't really have lashes, like falsies don't even really matter that much because like you can't see them because there's so much black behind it. I mean, you can see them, it does look a little nicer, but it's not a necessity, and if you're just starting out, then you really don't need it. So anyway, I'm gonna do that anyway just to show you what it would look like if I did put on falsies. And I'm also going to draw on some I always draw on a few like lower lashes because I think it looks really cute, so I'm gonna do that. Guys, I can't find lash glue, so I can't put on lashes. So I'm just going to put on some mascara, and I'll probably still draw my lower lashes because it's still cute. But I'm sad because I can't find my lash glue and I just bought it. But wish me luck that I can find it soon. So yeah, you could see I'm still putting on glitter in my inner corners. You can totally do glitter and have a spiky inner corner. Okay, so my little bottom lashes came out like straighter than I intended them to be, but I guess this goes to show that even so it looks pretty cool. So that's like the cool thing about goth makeup. If you're doing like an X or like a dot or something, it doesn't come out exactly how you want it to, that's okay, just like go with it, it'll be fine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!